Hi, I'm Shaun I am 28 from the UK. I was diagnosed with Parkinson's at the age of 23 in 2009. Is PD a blessing or a curse? Well, it's a bit of both really for me, because obviously it's a curse because it's not the best disease to have, but it's a blessing because it's made me who I am today from what I used to be like when I was like a teen. Like, all through my teenage years I was fighting, drinking and all that sort of stuff. As soon as I got like Parkinson's and like became a dad, I had to grow up, so I said it's a bit of both, so it's not a blessing and it's not a curse, it's a bit of a mix between, so yeah. What has Parkinson's given you despite taking away so much? I said that's a new lease in life really. It's made me think about more stuff. Like in the old days I would have just done it without even thinking about what I was doing. But it's made me grow up a hell of a lot more, because you have to grow up, don't you? But I don't know if that's because I became a dad at the same time near enough, so it's like a bit of both, so yeah. It's certainly give me a new lease in life. I wake up every morning thinking my lucky stars ain't got no worse. I suppose I could have something worse than Parkinson's, so you know, like all the time people waking up, kids dying of cancer, stuff like that. You think, well, I want to got Parkinson's, why should I let it bother me? So yeah, it, I just don't let it bother me no more. I never let it bother me in the first place really. I've always been a good attitude towards the disease. It hasn't really bothered me much. It's fair enough it gets in your nerves sometimes and you can't do certain things when you're aching or you're stiff, but you just have a good sleep and over the day after is a better day. So yeah. How is life different for you now with PD? Well, the main thing is that I used to do before I had Parkinson's was I used to work. Well, I don't work now. I don't think I could work now. I used to be like a site labourer on building sites, so I couldn't go back onto the building site for 8 hours a day. My legs wouldn't take it. I don't think. Well, I know they wouldn't take it. So, and the other big difference is obviously I used to be a rugby player. I used to play like Saturdays and Sundays and train every day, well, 2 times a week. And them are the two main things I actually miss, like playing rugby and working. Like sat in the house sometimes, you're just bored, you want to go work, but when you can't, you go and you hear all your mates on Facebook saying, "I can't wait for a game of rugby," and it just bug me like that. I can't play rugby like I used to do. Like getting all the scrapes and stuff like that, but you just got to deal with it. It's not it's the time you've been tossed really. So yeah. Talk about when your doctor first told you about your diagnosis. What was your first reaction? When the doctor told me I had Parkinson's, it came through a letter. He didn't have to tell me I had Parkinson's, like by word of mouth. I got tested for 3 years for it, and like I said, I was getting tested from the age of 20-year-old, and because I didn't know what it were originally, Like, I thought it could have been something a lot worse than it was. In a way, I was quite relieved, believe it or not, that I had Parkinson's, but it could have been like Huntington's or a worse disease than I got now. So, it didn't really kick in that I had Parkinson's for a good while, until I went on the meds, and I knew I was on the meds for life then. So that's when it sort of kicked in that I had Parkinson's. Like I said, I've always had a good positive attitude. I don't let it bug me. The main thing I've always had problems with is the medication, but the Parkinson's itself doesn't get on my wicked out. So yeah, I was quite relieved that it was just Parkinson's and not something worse, which is I suppose is a good attitude to take in my eyes. So yeah. What will happen with your family in the future as your Parkinson's disease progresses? Well, I can't really answer that because being so young and got it at such a young age, all my family's still young, so I suppose if anything they're used to it now after 5 years of having it. Well, so it's just 8 years of having it, 5 years being diagnosed, and they get used to it. Like my kids, they're only 3, 4, and 5, but they hardly notice it. I don't think because they've been brought up with being like this. So yeah, I can't see it making much difference from now than it will do in 10 years when I might be in a worse stage. Because obviously they get used to it, see me every day. So it's like anything. If you see it every day, you don't hardly notice it, really, do you? So. Yeah, I shouldn't think it'd be a big issue. Even if I end up in a wheelchair or in a home, they would have grown up with me from being such a young age, knowing I had Parkinson's. So it won't really bother them, and I should think they'll still be there to care for me and love me. It's not going to change me, is it? So. And plus, if anything, they could become like PD nurses and help the future Parkinson's sufferers, or even better, become tattooists. I'm a sailor pain, and I lost my leg. Climbing up the top sails, I lost my leg. As you can tell, I do like my tattoos. And we'll have more questions before I start talking about tattoos. Yeah, the main reason I got tattoos was because I used to be on the apomorphine, the pump, and it gave me really bad side effects. It gave me insomnia, like severe insomnia. I mean, like 3 hours sleep a week, mood swings, violently sick, like vomiting every morning. It does make me into the person that wasn't me. Like everyone noticed, I felt with all my family due to it. I felt with my friends, some friends, just for being a complete and utter. Well, you can't really swear on videos, but you know what I'm gonna say. Due to the fact that I wanted a drug that the neurologist should have never put me on in the first place, and I've been told that off a top specialist that they should have never put me on the apomorphine at such a young age for the first drug. So it did make me the person I wasn't. It's a bit like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I never knew when I was going to turn, snap or see red. With a certain drug that's supposed to make you better for the disease you have to live with.